here for Toastmasters to have continuous improvement and get feedback in a positive manner. I'm honored to evaluate Kireet's speech. Kireet's speech title is entitled Blockchain and Elevator Pitch. And he did a research project on blockchain. And it wasn't designed to research the research, it was designed to research the topic. And Kireet, you absolutely met the qualifications and requirements for your project. You did a very good job. I thought your speech was extremely well researched. You had a background anyway, it seemed. You knew something about it previously, but you interestingly put the speech in a role play, which to me I wouldn't have expected. When you apply research or discuss research or have people in a learning setting, usually it's more of a lecture or a group discussion, but in your case you chose a role play, and I thought that was very effective because it kept our engagement on who are these characters, what's the context of the learning of blockchain, what actually is it. So I thought the role play was very effective. You had one of your colleagues, Peter, you talked about the actors in the role play, heard about this blockchain technology. It's something like a ledger. We've got transactions involved, and we've got multiple parties involved. But then you went into the architecture of it, and you had the concept of a node and the concept of a miner. And each owner of a transaction is a node, supposedly, in the network. And then you had multiple miners that, if you wanted to have more parties agree on whether this transaction was completed and then have the ledgers updated simultaneously, it required a series of emails and or votes and or agreements to make sure that the contract is completed and that the transactions or multiple transactions can be completed. So you went into a process flow, and I actually tried to diagram it out a little bit. And at the end of the day, a file or a series of files had to be updated to confirm that notifications went out that the transactions were complete. And that completed that part of the blockchain, and on and on and on. So I thought the role play was really good. It held my attention, for one, and I thought it was effective there. Another thing is you have a very calm speaking style. You have a very authoritative speaking style. You command respect in the room. Obviously, you're well dressed and things of that sort goes without saying. That's also very effective as part of the entire thing. A couple of things to work on. One thing I would have done is put the definition of blockchain up front. I knew a little bit about before. I would say it would be a distributed ledger, but maybe describe that more precisely up front, either before the role play or have one of the characters give us a definition of what it is. I thought that would have been good. And then another thing, and this would be more with the role play itself, possibly have the actors are passionate about blockchain technology, they think it's going to take over the world, maybe some more emotion or some more excitement, some hand gestures, a little bit more vocal variety than the participants maybe would have helped, because they are individuals too. So, but that's just something to work on as part of future for a role play kind of speech. But I thought, number one, the topic was very well researched. You told us the process flow, you went through all of that. I thought that was very effective. And I'm excited to learn possibly a blockchain part 2, where we have it expanded to different organizations or maybe something internationally. You had mentioned Bitcoin as part of the crypto exchange, how the exchanges work would be a very good follow-up, I think. So thank you very much. Great job with your speech. Appreciate it.